Hi everyone, this is Dipti Harshad Vartak here with my amazing student Shreya. And if you are someone who really wants to understand how to launch a professional home bakery business by making the best use of your kadhai, this video is for you. In less than 30 days, Shreya was able to launch her professional home bakery business by baking all her products. She bakes her cakes, she bakes her cookies, she bakes her brownies, she bakes her breads, everything she bakes only in her kadhai, and she does participate in lot of exhibitions and bake sales as well. Now let me tell you that such kind of results are not typical. Okay, it really requires a lot of hard work, lot of dedication and an investment attitude to get such kind of massive results from your home bakery business. So let's hear it from our super baker and now a diamond member Shreya. Heartiest congratulations to you, Shreya. I'm so glad that we are doing this interview at this particular moment. So tell us something about yourself, like which city are you from, who all are there in your family, and what was your profession before you decided to get into super baker program.
Okay. Hello, ma'am. My name is Shreya. And first of all, I want to say a big thank you to you, ma'am. Because, ma'am, there is a quote that resonates me a lot that if every door is closed, there is God open one door for sure. And, ma'am, that hope is you, ma'am. So, a big thank you from my bottom of my heart, ma'am. So, I belong from Patna, Bihar. And before this, I was working as an HR professional, as a freelancer. But
Okay.
due to some personal and professional challenges, I was in depression mode.
Mhm.
So I was just assuming that what I should do in order to achieve my dreams because I was not happy with my professional work.
Mm.
That was not giving me satisfaction. And I was in a very bad situation till the month of April. And
Mm.
all of a sudden, I was just time passing with my mobile and I got to know one short videos in which you introduced your home bakery setup,
Mm.
and I was very resonate with that.
Mm.
And then I decided, okay, this is something which I want to do because from my childhood only I my hobby was cooking and I love to bake, but I don't know the process of frosting and everything. So this resonates me a lot, and then I decided that yeah, God have given me a new door to satisfy it. So yes, ma'am, I joined this program and yeah, the result is amazing, ma'am. And all credit goes to you, ma'am.
Lovely. But Shreya, tell me something like did पहले आपने baking किया था क्या? Like had you tried your hands at baking before joining the program?
Yes, ma'am, I tried just sponges, ma'am, but I
Mm.
was not able to make frosting and all. So I don't know A also of frosting.
Frosting.
So
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
ma'am. So that's
Okay.
the main issue which I was facing before joining this course, ma'am.
Okay. But then what made you go ahead and seek online coaching? Because मतलब I'm sure कि आपके यहाँ पे भी there will be so many other baking studios या फिर maybe other bakers would be taking classes. So why online coaching?
Ma'am, I was getting the opportunity, but I was not satisfied with their process.
Mhm.
It was not. It was very professional, but I was looking something that it should be professional, but it should be very process wise also and family type feeling, ma'am. So
Hmm.
this DVA family promotes me like it's a family type something, so that resonated me, and that this gave me the opportunity to be part of DVA family, ma'am.
Lovely, lovely. And you also spoke about your depression, right? So it is said that baking is a therapy. So when you had joined the Super Baker program, did it help you in addressing your emotional challenges as well?
Yes, ma'am. For me, sure, it really helped me a lot, ma'am. And it's truly said, ma'am, baking is a therapy.
Mm.
Ma'am, there were some family issues and professional issues which I was challenging, and that lead me to a depression mode for sure. So I was fully blanked at what to do because I don't want to give up. But I
Mm.
was not getting the chance that from
Mm.
where to start
Mm.
because I have to start from zero. but I want to start in such a way that can help me to fulfill my dreams, ma'am.
Mm.
So I was just searching the path, but I was not getting it, ma'am. But
Mm.
by God grace, ma'am, I got the opportunity to meet you and the DVA family, ma'am. And this is really helping me a lot, ma'am. It's almost 3, 4 months. And
Mm.
yeah, ma'am, my journey is very good, ma'am.
Lovely. So tell us about your kadhai baking as well. Like what all products are you baking and selling from your home bakery by making the best use of your kadhai? Because a lot of our viewers, they would love to know like what is that secret of your home bakery business?
Oh my God, ma'am. It's a very long story. I don't know from where to start. But yes, ma'am, when I joined this DVA course, the first boot camp, ma'am,
Mm.
uh, I got the option to bake either in Karai or OTG. But,
Mm.
ma'am, I was not confident whether I will do it or not because
Mm.
frosting is a tough challenge. So I thought that in initial time, I will bake in Karai and then I will move to OTG, ma'am.
Mm.
So I started my journey as doing home bakery course, and the first mission was, ma'am, baking a sponge and doing that. So, ma'am, I in my home there were 4 to 5 karais, but they were not giving that result.
Mm.
Then I searched and discussed with you, ma'am. Then I came to know that the karai surface should be flat in order to get good texture.
Mm.
So I purchased a karai with lid and everything and just use that, ma'am, and automatically I got a very good result in first time only. So I baked a sponge using your premix recipe also and curd recipe also, ma'am, and the result was amazing, ma'am. So I
Love.
was confident, and then, ma'am, in second mission the challenge was frosting part, but, ma'am, you explained in so effective way, ma'am, that I got inspired, and then I made 4 to 5 instant frosting cake, ma'am.
Awesome.
And one cake got sold, ma'am, also in that. And that took arrive, ma'am. And
Love.
apart from, ma'am, this baking recipe, I got very much inspired to know the process of home bakery, because home bakery is not, ma'am, only recipes and making cakes.
Yeah.
Ma'am, there is a good foundation in that, how to do the branding part, profitability part. So
Mm.
from that home bakery I came to know that, okay, beside recipes, there should be proper step in which deals with branding and marketing
Yeah.
as well as the profitability part.
So
So
that the business will be taken care
yeah,
of.
ma'am. So Super Baker program was a big hit for me,
Wow.
and I got path that, okay, this is my journey which I have to take on for future, which will definitely fulfill my dreams, ma'am. So I
Love.
was very good in Karahi that time, but, ma'am, I was little bit confused that whether I will start my journey or not.
Mm.
Then I came to know that, ma'am, you're also introducing the diamond program also. And, ma'am, I was in that situation because I need one mentor in order to start my home bakery business.
Mm.
And no doubt, ma'am, you are the best mentor I've ever met, ma'am, because I met few more people, but yes, ma'am, they are only professional, ma'am. They are only thinking about their profit and nothing else, ma'am.
Mm.
But if I talk about you, you are, ma'am, next level, ma'am. Ma'am, for me, you are my God. I
Oh,
can
thank
say
you
that,
so much.
ma'am.
Don't make me God, but
No,
I
ma'am,
get your
because
intention. Thank you
that
so much.
path you showed me, ma'am, because I was in a very bad situation till March. So
Mm.
you were the one. So, ma'am, I joined Diamond with hesitation, ma'am, for sure, because I invested a good amount of my saving.
Yeah.
But yes, ma'am, that decision was fully right, ma'am. I can't regret why I invested in Diamond. So I request everyone who is seeing this video, please join Diamond. You will get next level of exposure.
Lovely.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, my family members told me to purchase OTG, but
Hmm.
I thought, no, not this time. But I thought that in Diamond program, apart from cake, there are many recipes like cookies, brownies, chocolates, and cheesecakes, everything. So I thought to first focus on everything, and we were having the 6 month challenge also.
Yeah.
So I thought to complete that 6 month challenge. If I'm confident, then only I will buy OTG.
Super.
So,
So
ma'am,
you
truly,
first focused on building your skills,
yes,
then
ma'am.
The
Investing, ma'am.
confidence that you'll get, you are like, okay,
Yes,
abhi business bhi kar sakte hain.
yes, ma'am. So,
Lovely.
ma'am, 6 months. So I challenge myself that that 6 month challenge I will do in 3 months only. But truly speaking, ma'am, I've completed in 2.5 months only, ma'am, and
Wow.
all in Karai, ma'am. So if I
Awesome.
talk about cookies, ma'am, awesome texture is coming. If I talk about my dry bakes or cakes, sponges, the texture is very good. And if I talk about the other part like bread item also, ma'am, they are also coming very well, ma'am. Only in karai is that we have to use the flat surface karai. If you are
Mm.
using that circular one, the texture will not come good. But if you are using the flat surface karai, you will get awesome texture, ma'am.
Superb. That's a really important tip. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yes, ma'am. So the coming super texture. So, ma'am, recently I got the opportunity to purchase OTG also. So I ordered from Amazon. So right
Wow.
now I will work on OTG also. But, ma'am, my karai will be always with me. I will not leave
Absolutely,
that.
absolutely,
Yes,
absolutely. This is like a milestone, Kadhai. I think like
ma'am.
how we put our awards and certificates and
Yes, ma'am.
something that is precious to us in the
Yes, ma'am.
showcase, you should
Yes, ma'am.
definitely put it
Yes, ma'am.
over there. So can you you have started taking a lot of orders as well, right? You keep participating in exhibitions and bake sales.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you share any specific feedback or testimonials that really highlights the quality of your products?
Ma'am, when I started my Super Baker program, then only I decided that if I'm confident with my product, side by
Hmm.
side, I will start taking
Correct,
orders
correct,
also
correct.
because I need money. So for that, you have to be confident first of all. So credit goes to you, ma'am, and my karai that it helped me a lot. And touchwood, I got few orders also in my Super Baker program only. That too cakes because that time I was not focusing on cookies and everything. So
Mhm.
cake. So I got few orders in Super Baker program only. So I was confident, ma'am. And
Mm.
then when I joined Diamond, ma'am, I'm getting orders of cookies, cakes, and dry bakes and everything, ma'am. And the main thing is that everyone is very surprised and shocked that I'm making everything in Karai because they are like, we are making in Karai, how? We are making in OTG also, then also we are not getting that
Yeah,
texture.
like the pictures, these are really unbelievable that, these kind of products are made in Kadhai. So now
Yes.
whenever I get certain questions, I'm like, go to, go to Shreya.
So that's the main reason that my customers are really happy that everything is coming karai. And secondly, ma'am, without preservatives, we are making everything. So
Absolutely.
that's the main thing that is my main USP, ma'am, for
Correct,
selling the products, ma'am.
correct,
And
correct.
truly speaking, in Kadhai, time consuming is there because
Yeah.
if you make cookies, like 4 to 5 cookies will make in at one time. So if I get order of half kg cookie,
Hmm.
it takes almost around 3 to 4
Yeah,
hours.
it takes a lot of time.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
see, at least you have got that thing right, that
Yes,
particular
ma'am.
technique, you have got it so right for so many different products.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
scaling, and you have already ordered the OTG as well. So now with this and this, the orders
Uh,
just will scale
yes,
up
ma'am.
or skyrocket like anything. So tell us about how are you able, like who all are there in your family right now?
Right now, ma'am, I'm staying with my mother and
Mother.
younger brother. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So how do you manage these? Because see, again, kadhai baking, at least till now, going ahead, so you'll be baking in your OTG. But
Yes.
how are you able to achieve that particular balance in your baking, in building your skills and in your business as well? Like you are getting orders. So how are you able to achieve that balance?
Ma'am, again, credit goes to you, ma'am. Because in Super Baker program, in ma'am, branding and compliances part, in profitability part, ma'am, you shared the tips and tricks that
Mm.
how you can plan and move ahead in home bakery business. So,
Mm.
ma'am, I'm following that. In early morning, I prepared, I am having one diary. I
Mm.
prepared each and everything that what to do today or not related to my personal work, professional
Mm.
work, and everything. And I applies that, ma'am. And
Mm.
because for karai, ma'am, it's a time consuming process.
Mm.
So I plan in such way that I can make it, ma'am. So
Love.
planning is very important, but ma'am, with planning, implementation is also, ma'am, very important. If you plan
Absolutely.
but you can't implement, then there is no use of making plans.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
ma'am, I know, ma'am, because if I get half kg cookies, let's suppose it takes, I think, so 2 to 3 hours, ma'am. So I
Mm-hmm.
plan accordingly. I don't give up, ma'am. So that my is that in any situation, I don't have to give up.
Mm-hmm.
Just give 100%. So I used to plan it because if I'm busy with my personal work, then I used to bake late night, ma'am. Maybe it will be 4 o'clock in morning also. I will bake it, ma'am. So we have to plan accordingly and we have to implement in that way only.
Love.
And two things, ma'am, never give up and just give your 100%, no matter result is in positive part or negative part. So, ma'am, that I follow always, ma'am, in personal life also and professional life also, ma'am.
Superb, superb. This is very important. But what you shared, that is such a beautiful thing. Like it is one of the productivity tool, to be very frank, that planning your entire day. If
Yes.
I know that so much time is required for my cookies or so much time is going to be required for my cake, right? How am I going to exactly plan the day? So only when you note down these things, you'll be able to make more productive work in the entire day. That is such a beautiful thought that you have shared. So thank you so much for that. So are you happy with this phase of your life?
Ma'am, truly speaking, ma'am, yes, ma'am. Because,
Lovely.
ma'am, I was doing my HR professional also when I completed my MBA, and
Huh.
then I am doing freelancer, but I was not happy, ma'am. I was getting money, no doubt, ma'am, but I was not happy. But, ma'am, this works, I'm happy 100%, ma'am. So, yes, ma'am, I will continue this process, ma'am, for a long time.
Super.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us that one thing that has helped you become a better version of yourself.
Ma'am, again, I will say, ma'am, it's you. Because of you only,
I was
ma'am.
about to say that don't talk about me.
No,
Just
ma'am. I will credit goes to you, ma'am. It's not from my bottom of my heart. I'm saying that, ma'am, because my journey was very difficult till the month of April. I was lost in myself, ma'am, and I was not getting the idea how to start because I have certain dreams which I want to follow, but I was not getting that door that
Mm,
how to start, ma'am. So all credit goes to you, ma'am. Whenever I lose hope today, also I just think about you and the DVA family because there are many women in that group. They are struggling a lot.
mm,
Then also they are fighting and proving themselves. So yes,
absolutely.
this is giving me a good result, ma'am. In
Okay,
my
apart from me, what is that one thing that has helped you become a better version of yourself?
my self dedication, ma'am,
Perfect.
because
Very
that
well said.
plays a very important role. No matter whatever the situation is, I have to give my 200%. If the result is in negative part or positive part, I have to give my 100%, ma'am.
Super. Super.
So that's the main thing.
And you just spoke about the community as well. So, how the community has helped you in your baking journey as well?
Ma'am, please don't call community, ma'am. It's a second family, ma'am.
Family.
Yes, ma'am.
Lovely.
Because
Very
it's
well said.
sometimes it's very being an elder, ma'am. It's sometimes it's very difficult to discuss your problem issues with your parents and your elders
Mm-hmm.
siblings or younger siblings, ma'am. But yeah, in DVA family, you can discuss related to your bakery issues also, but you can discuss your personal issues
Personally,
also,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
you get a good motivation from that from them, ma'am. So for me, and I think so for everyone, it's a second family. So yes, ma'am.
Lovely. So, Shreya, what about your family and your friends? Like, they must be seeing a different Shreya at the moment, right? So, did they support you in the beginning? Did they not support you in the beginning? And what are they talking about you right now?
Ma'am, in beginning, they were not supporting
Uh,
because I did MBA and then I completed my HR. So they were like that after doing MBA and why you are looking in this home bakery business?
yeah.
This is not for you.
Mhm.
So in initial times, they were not supporting me. But when they look my smile and my success, now they are supporting. So my brother, he's younger. But after seeing my happy face and my success in home bakery, he ordered a big fridge for me, ma'am.
Wow, wow,
So that's
super
the main
awesome.
thing. And my mother is very happy. She told
Lovely.
that if you're happy with your work, then only do it. So
Superb.
now she told that in while doing your HR, you were not happy. You were
Mhm.
facing issues also, but you were not happy from your heart. But while doing, I'm seeing that if no matter you are working like 32, 33 hours also,
Mhm.
then there is no anything on your face, ma'am. So
Wow.
just continue it. And now, ma'am, I'm getting a good support from my mother also, my brother also, and my entire family also, ma'am.
Superb.
So that's
Like they
the
can
thing.
really sense, right? Your
Yes,
feelings. They
ma'am.
can really sense that.
Yes,
Superb.
ma'am.
Superb.
Yes.
Lovely. So, any thoughts about someone who is hesitant about joining, let's say, Super Baker or Diamond? What would you say to them?
I just want to say, please don't hesitate. Join by closing your eyes, because I was also the one that I was hesitating that will it work or not. I have to invest my savings in that.
Mhm.
Truly speaking, ma'am. But today I'm not regretting for 1% also. So if anyone is watching this video, it's an a request that please join without hesitating. You will get an awesome result, and you will get a second family for sure that will be permanent in your
So
life.
sweet. So sweet.
So yeah.
Absolutely right. Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you so much, Shreya.
Yes,
And see the kind of success that you have got again, very, I would say in your life so far, you must have made a lot of decisions. Like you said, investing in this particular program was also kind of uncomfortable decision, but then you are seeing a really better version of yourself, which you are not able to see earlier, right? So all these things are possible only when you take those really, really uncomfortable decisions in
ma'am.
your life. When you are organized, when you follow the system step by step, you will get results, right? And this interview, whatever I have spoken to you in just last few minutes, you are a true example, living example, I would say, of what I just mentioned. So thank you so much, Shreya, for being who you are. I was really looking forward to doing this Hall of Fame interview with you. And congratulations to you once again.
Thank
All
you.
those people who are watching this interview, if you have loved this interview, make sure that you are liking this video and share this with minimum 5 people who have to hear this interview today itself. Maybe if you are someone who is struggling with your baking, with your decoration, or maybe you have someone in your family and friends, if they are struggling with baking or decoration or business as well, make sure that you are clicking on the link which is provided below the description, below this particular video in the description box, so that you can also get started with the Super Baker program. In our community, students are getting transformed like really magically every single day. If you want to be part of that transformation, Super Baker program is for you. And if you want to order from Shreya, again, I'll post the link to her social media handles below this video in the description box. If you are from her city, Bihar, Patna, right, Shreya?
Yes, ma'am.
If you are from her city, make sure that you are ordering from her, because she really makes a variety of bakes and beautifully decorated products as well. So you will not be disappointed one bit. In fact, you will keep on ordering from her again and again and again, right? So please go to her social media handles and DM her so that you can really test some amazing, creative, beautiful, and delicious products from Shreya's Home Bakery. So, thank you so much, Shreya, for being an amazing super baker and for being an amazing diamond member and for being really, really inspiring woman for lot of us at the academy and to the whole world as well. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so
More
much.
power to you.
Thank
Any
you.
last thoughts that you want to share?
I just want to say that if you want to achieve your dream, go ahead, ma'am. There will be many obstacles. Ignore it. You have to work on your dreams. So just go for it. Don't give up. That's the main thing. So that is my logo or my lines in order to motivate
Lovely. Such a
myself, ma'am.
beautiful share. Thank you so much for inspiring us. Thank you so much.
Yes.